Lottie, when we first met all those years ago, I never would have imagined that I would be your husband and you would be my wife. We have been through so much together already, from school to university to working life, from High Wycombe to Birmingham to Nottingham to London, from long distance to living together.
Charlotte is a great credit to her mother and I. She's never gone off the rails, even in those sometimes difficult teenage years. She never brought home a string of unsavoury boyfriends.
Just the one.
So it helped in no small part by the fact that she and Sam seem to have been together forever.
So I've known Sam and Lottie for 10 years now, and when I first met Sam, he'd somehow managed to convince Lottie already to go out with him. I'm not sure if it was his emo hair with the bleach blonde fringe, if it was his little eyebrow piercing, or his Warhammer prowess. But they are a well-established couple.
I am so lucky to have found a friend that knows me better than anyone else, and who I can trust with anything. On top of that, I am also madly in love with you, and I am so unbelievably lucky that you love me too, and that you agreed to marry me.
Charlotte asked me ages ago whether I'd started preparing my speech, because let's face it, she's been fervently planning for today since July 2018. When I answered not really, she suggested that I keep paper and pen at my bedside and jot down nice things about her as and when they occur. But by last night the page was still blank.
Our love is something which has grown and matured over the years, and we have learnt so much from over a decade of trying to make each other happy. As a result, our relationship is stronger than ever, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life working on it to make it even better. When today is over and we are left with memories, photos and videos, I will also be left with the most amazing wife, and we will continue to build a wonderful life together.
If you live to be 100, I want to live to be 100 minus 1 day, so I never have to live without you, said Winnie the Pooh. We'll be friends forever, won't we, Pooh? Asked Piglet. Even longer, Pooh answered. If ever there is tomorrow when we're not together, there is something you must always remember. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. But the most important thing is, even if we're apart, I'll always be with you.
Over the last few years you've worked in several jobs, each with its own challenges and difficulties, and I've seen you get nervous on countless occasions about this. But I've never seen you do a bad job, and that's because ultimately you're very capable and I'm really proud of you. The final person I want to mention is my best man, James. We've shared a lot over the last 10 years, from basketball courts to exam halls to mountains climbed and countless other trips. In fact, he must really love me because he's even taken a year out of his training program as a paediatrician this year in order to be able to come with me and Ben to Argentina in January and climb another mountain. He organised a fantastic stag do for me a couple of months ago, which really brought me closer to my friends and family in a way that only wakeboarding in a mankini can.
so excited to see you in your dress. I know you're going to look so beautiful, as you always do. I'm going to make sure I take the time to enjoy myself and take in every moment of our special day today. I can't wait to see where it takes us and to continue sharing all of the most special moments with my best friend.
You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes. Indeed, you have been making commitments in an informal way. All of those conversations that were held in a car or over a meal or during long walks, all those conversations that began with when we're married and continued with I will, and you will, and we will. All those late night talks that included someday and somehow and maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things that we've promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it all, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, even teacher, for you have learned from one another these past 12 years. Shortly, you shall say a few words that will take you across the threshold of life, and things between you will never quite be the same. For after today, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife.
I want to start by thanking everyone for coming here today and for celebrating with us. There are people in the room who have known us from the very start, from when my 14-year-old self, oh God, and Sam at 16 first started our relationship, and there are friends who we have met along the way, and we couldn't be any more grateful for you all here today.
At the beginning, we didn't meet Sam for a while. I do recall one day in the early days driving Charlotte to Costa Coffee in Beaconsfield to meet with him, but I wasn't allowed to linger, and any questions were met with the usual, don't be annoying, Dad.
Don't be annoying.
I want to turn my attention to Lottie's parents, John and Annette. Thank you for making me feel welcome from the start and for always being kind and thoughtful towards me. When I came to see you both last summer, before Lottie and I went to Montenegro, I somehow got the impression that you weren't surprised by my question. But I hope you know that I'll always do everything in my power to protect and look after Lottie.
The main reason I wanted to make a speech today is that I wanted to say a massive thank you to Sam's parents, Malcolm and Sandy, who have supported us unconditionally over the years and who welcomed me into their family so long ago. I am truly grateful to be part of such a wonderful family, and I can't thank you both enough.
Lottie, I can't promise to never make mistakes or to always have all the answers, but I know that whatever life throws at us, we will find a way through it together.
Sam, I can't promise to never get angry at you for working late or to take things out on you when life feels stressful. I think you know by now that those things come part of a package deal. But I can promise to be your best friend, to be understanding and supportive, and to try my best to make you as happy as you make me.
I promise to always strive to put a smile on your face, to put your happiness above mine, and to respect and support you forever.
I promise to stand by your side through thick and thin forever. And I promise to always dance with you in the kitchen, even when we're growing old.
I promise to be your best friend, to always be kind, and to always remove the unwanted citrus fruit from your drinks.
I promise to love you as much as I always have and more.
I, Samuel Thomas Walters.
Take you, Charlotte May Rainbow.
Take you, Charlotte May Rainbow.
To be my wedded.
To be my wedded wife.
I, Charlotte May Rainbow.
Take you, Samuel Thomas Walters.
Take you, Samuel Thomas Walters.
To be my wedded husband.
To be my wedded husband. I promise I will always do my best to make you happy and to make sure you always have everything you need and want sometimes. Today is the start of our journey into married life, and I am so happy to be on that journey with you. All my love forever, Sam.
declare that you are now husband and wife. You may kiss each other.
But seriously, I think anyone who knows Sam well will know that he is incredibly kind and will go above and beyond for you without having to be asked. I don't think there's many guys who would sew the wing back onto their girlfriend's toy penguin and even send pictures of the patient pre and post-op. But I guess that's one good thing about marrying a surgeon, and marrying Sam in particular. I can get away with not doing boring house tasks like sewing because he wouldn't let me do something that he knows he can do better.
Lottie, I couldn't have picked someone who's a better fit for Sam. You make him laugh, you put up with his obsessive organisation, his inability to leave the house on time. You let him know who's boss, and no doubt you squat more than him in the gym.
Obviously, I'm delighted to have married someone so attractive. But that's nothing compared to what's inside. You're kind, caring, intelligent, and you're fun to be around.
It's great that she's bringing Sam into our family. It never hurts to have a doctor close by for advice on a range of ailments.
For all of us.
At my age, seeking such advice will need to happen more and more. In fact, after the rest of the speeches, Sam, there's a rash I'd like you to take a look at.
When we first met, I used to think that Sam was the coolest person ever. He was older than me and used to leave me messages on MySpace at 2 in the morning on a school night. But now, having been together for 12 years, I realise that he's just got an extremely irritating body clock, and I spend most of my days nagging him to go to bed at night and luring him out of bed with the coffee in the morning. So Sam may not be the coolest person, but I could... But I could not be more proud of the man that he has become, how dedicated, driven, and supportive you are, and how you never fail to make me laugh. Marriage for us is not just the start of something, it is just the next chapter of our adventure, and I couldn't be more grateful that we met when we did, and to have all of the experiences and memories that we do.
I'm so proud and happy to call you my wife. After 12 years together, our relationship continues to develop and strengthen with each passing day. I consider myself so lucky to have found someone like you when I did, and to have been able to share so much with you already. Moving in together a few years ago seemed so easy, and it was only a matter of time before we got married.
From exploring the world together and overtaking you to summit mountains, waiting for you to get home from work at 11 p.m. so I can microwave your dinner, and living all of the exciting and mundane moments of life with you by my side forever. I was going to thank you for making me the happiest woman in the world, but when these kind of phrases got discussed during the writing of our vows, Sam's response was, "That's absolutely ridiculous. How could you possibly know who was the happiest person in the world? You can't measure that."
You look beautiful. I can't believe that you were worried that I wasn't going to like your dress. I know that I am notoriously bad at realising when you bought new clothes and complimenting you in them, but I'm pretty sure that I've not seen this outfit before. I know I sometimes joke about the difficulties of living with you and your occasional temper tantrums. Although actually, to be fair, those are no joke. Really, honestly. But in all seriousness, I love you so much. And I'm so grateful for all the sacrifices you make in order to support me. I can't wait to continue building a life with you, wherever that takes us over the next few years. Please would you all join me in raising a glass to my beautiful wife, Lottie.